Right into this. Jamie, one of the things that you're a vegan, and so this is not going to be a reason for you not to vote for Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. In fact, it may be something may give you another reason to vote for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, because
as if I need it anymore.
Right. Well, according to Mike Pence, they're going to abolish meat. Here we go.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris would bury the economy under an avalanche of red tape, more regulation, and more bureaucracy. In fact, the California senator that he named as his running mate this week said during her short campaign for president that Americans needed to be, and I quote, educated about the effect of our eating habits on our environment. Senator Kamala Harris said she would change the dietary guidelines of this country to reduce the amount of red meat Americans can eat. Well, I've got some red meat for you. We're not going to let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris cut America's meat.
Normal.
God.
That was normal.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris even have a $2 trillion plan to abolish fossil fuels.
What's
he
the
wants
deal
to
with that?
rejoin the Paris Climate Accord and implement his own version of the Green New Deal. Now, I don't have to tell all of you. These radical left policies would devastate America's farmers and ranchers.
Green New Deal,
By contrast,
more like the
President
mean
Trump
New
has put an
Deal.
all of the above energy strategy on the table that's driving an American energy renaissance, and we're exporting energy to the world, and we're going to keep expanding.
You know what is weird? I forgot about, when Trump ran, we never saw Mike Pence campaign. And I have to say, that's a guy who cannot deliver a speech, even to his own people. That was one of the most awkward things I've ever seen from a sitting vice president, a politician. That was weird. He's bad at this. I forgot about that. He's really, when he was governor of Indiana, his approval rating was like high 30s, I think, when Donald Trump rescued him. Now, he's very good with the God Squad. They love him because he's such a, he is a theocrat. But boy, he is not a retail campaigner. 2024, I think, he's going to have a lot of problems. I think carrying, or 20, I don't know. If Trump was to win another election, I think he'd have a tough time in 2024.
Yeah. And on top of that, think about who his audience is, right? It's a bunch of old people. Don't you think they'd find it nice if the president and vice president would come to their house and cut their meat for them?
Exactly. What a weird phrasing, though.
That was, I always
cut our meat.
It sounded so I always lost it with Freudian theory when it started talking about castration and stuff like that. It just seemed a bit too I don't know. But I need to read some Freud after hearing him say, "You're not going to cut our meat." Okay, bro.
Yeah. So awkward. He is not practiced at giving speeches. Has he not given a single speech in the past 4 years? I just found it like a completely awkward presentation. This
not
is
everyone's got the special sauce.
Honestly, he's. I don't remember seeing anybody that stiff give a speech in a long time.
Well, maybe that's why Trump likes him. He's never going to overshadow his rhetorical greatness.
Mike's not good at giving a speech, but all the Christians love him. So he's blessed. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Really awkward, though. Really awkward. Cut my meat? What does that mean, Mike? cut their meat? What?
It sounds like Trump would probably say something like that, but he would just pull it off with panache.
Yes, I think so. And it would, but with, and then there was all these sort of like awkward pauses where the audience, and it felt like Pence couldn't figure out, like, is this the laugh line? Go ahead and play the first, just like 30 seconds of that again. Because there's just sort of these weird, awkward pauses where the audience is sort of saying, like, are we supposed to laugh right now? And then some, like, just play it again. With sound this time.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris would bury the economy under an avalanche of red tape, more regulation and more bureaucracy. In fact, the California senator that he named as his running mate this week said during her short campaign for president that Americans needed to be, and I quote, educated about the effect of our eating habits on our environment.
Wow.
Wow.
Senator Kamala Harris said she would change the dietary guidelines of this country to reduce the amount of red meat Americans can eat.
Wow.
Those are cows.
Well, I've got some red meat for you. We're not going to let Joe Biden and Kamala.
Oh,
What happened? Did we lose Brendan?
we might have lost Brendan.
Oh, no.
Right on the cut your meat part.
Right on the cut your meat part. And everybody was just sort of looking like, oh, he's going to cut our meat. That's gross.
He's bringing it home.
Brendan. Do we not have the ability to?
I'm trying to remove his shared screen.
Oh, there we go. Brendan put the, Brendan, are you still there? Brendan's gone.
I just got put back in. Sorry, that happened. What's up?
Well, Brendan, you're going to have to say it for us.
Yeah, say the meat part, Brendan.
Let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris
Cut our
my
meat like a gay French king.
There was a quality of what Pence was doing, which was very much like, sounded like Seinfeld at one point. What's with that?
But his cadence is still like George W. Bush. It's like an Indiana guy trying to do a Bush impression sometimes.
You're not gonna cut my. Well, they want to cut my meat.
I mean, if they were actually going to do that, I'd think it's fine. But, I mean, maybe. I heard a critique, I want to say on Chapo the other day, that like the Democrats have all like the big government nanny state parts of a social democracy, but none of the stuff that people actually like.
I mean, there's some of that. I think so. I mean, I would like them to come and open this bottle because I can't get it. I can't get it open. It's get stuck on the lid, and I keep banging the bottom, and I can't get them to. I can't get it. If they can come and open this